Okay, so my screen is visible. Can you confirm? So it's Alan's screen, right? Which is visible. Okay, perfect. So I'll just start. It will be a very quick session. So, hey everyone, I'm starting, right? Okay, perfect. Hey everyone, firstly, thank you all for joining us today in the KJSCE hack. I'm super excited that you all are participating in it. And this will be a very short session about Alan AI. As you all know, like we also sponsored this hackathon as a track sponsor. So I'd be, giving some tips and tricks, and I'll be also talking about, Alan AI in this session. And let's say we do love to support developer meetups or hackathons. So in case you're planning to host one, feel free to reach out to me at devansh@alan.app. I'll be happy to sponsor and help you with the event. And that being said, let's get started with today's session that is about adding in-app AI voice assistant to your mobile or web applications. Uh, so let's talk about Alan AI, who we are. So the Alan platform allows developers like you to add intelligent voice assistant capabilities to your mobile or web application, right? So we all are familiar with Amazon Alexa, smart assistants like Amazon Alexa, Google Assistant. But with Alan, you can easily integrate all those voice capabilities into any mobile application. So you can think of it as like integrating voice assistant in Flipkart application or any application you can think of with just few lines of code and using Alan SDK. So you do not need to worry about any technical part of building voice assistant or starting it from scratch because building a voice assistant from scratch takes lots and lots of resources and efforts from the teams. So, but with Alan, we simplified the process so much that you can just integrate all those capabilities with just few lines of code into your existing project. And let's talk about voice UX. Well, why I'm saying that, we'll talk about like uh, integrating why it is like kind of everyone shifting toward voice UX. So let's go back to 1980s when we just started. We started with command line. Humans were interacting with machines with just code and people who know how to run CMD machines. They were interacting with computers and doing some calculations and stuff like that. But back in 1990s, we all got introduced to 1990. We all got introduced to, GUI, where and Macintosh machines, where we started interacting with computer devices uh, with graphical user interface. We had like a keyboard and mouse, and we can see what we are doing. And in 2000, we got introduced to browsers and internet connectivity, and this completely changed the way how we interacted with the machines. And when we talk about 2010, everything started, shifting to kind of mobile. You can interact with machines with your touch, and there's connectivity and tons of devices. So in all past years, you can see we humans were trying to make machines more accessible to other humans, right? So, but in last 6 to 7 years, companies like Google, Amazon, Walmart is like making huge investment in the voice space because voice can help you in simplifying your application accessibility and improve user experience. So, that's why we are saying that the future of next-gen mobile application will be voice too. Let's talk about on-device voice assistant versus in-app voice assistant. So there are two kinds of, we classified this smart assistant into two types. One is on-device and another one is in-app voice assistant. So when we say about on-device voice assistant like Google Assistant, Amazon Alexa, and Apple Siri falls in this category. For for device, if we talk about Amazon Alexa, it's a completely device level assistant where you can just say something to Alexa device and you cannot see what's going on, and you completely have to interact with Alexa device with just your voice, no visual interface. And the similar thing with the OS or mobile level part assistant, like you can do all the basic tasks like OS level tasks like set up the alarm and stuff like this with the mobile assistant, but you cannot perform any in-app activity using Google Assistant. For example, you cannot use Google Assistant inside the Zomato application. So these on-device voice assistants are very platform dependent and has like tons and tons of cons in it. But with but when we say talk about in-app voice assistant, you can literally integrate all the capabilities of smart voice assistant into any of existing mobile application, whether it's Swiggy, Dunzo, or Zomato. You can integrate a voice assistant and make the experience much smoother. Yes, so as we mentioned, like we are the developer first platform, so we have support available for different frameworks, which is React, Flutter, React Native, Angular, uh, Ionic for web, and we also do support Android SDK, iOS. So whatever you're seeing here, we do have support for all the frameworks which is mentioned here. And I want to showcase a very small demo of the Allen platform. So I'll just do it now. Give me a moment. Okay, okay. It seems I cannot share my audio. Um, Interesting. Okay, so it's, give me a moment. It seems that I cannot share my audio in the Microsoft team. I don't know why, but I'll just give you very yeah. Okay, just let me check very quickly. Whole screen. It's again, there's no toggle of share audio, but I'm sharing my whole screen right now. So let's see if it works, and if it doesn't work, then that's fine too. So I assume you're not able to hear audio in this video, right? Okay, so I'll just give you context of this video, what is happening here. That is, you know, by the end, let's move to end. So you can see the Allen button here, basically, and any, w- w- just give me 1 second. So you can see Allen button. So literally with Allen SDK, you can integrate this button in any of web or mobile application and make the user experience very smooth. For example, you can just open your Zomato application, integrate Allen Assistant, and just say, in your application itself, hey, I want to do this thing, I want to do this thing. So Allen Smart Engine takes care of all the things, and you do not need to worry about all the technical capabilities because we already cover it for you. And just give me 1 second. And I'll move to next slide. Like this is what you can do with Allen actually. Give me 1 minute. Share Chrome tab. Okay, perfect. So here, what I'm saying is Allen platform is like completely for we are developer first platform. So you can actually integrate voice assistant and build your own smart assistant, and you can also debug it and integrate and later analyze how your uh, how your assistant is doing, and you do not the best part about when you integrate Alan AI into your application, you do not need to change any of your code of your mobile or web application. You'll do all the stuff in the Alan app studio. Let's say here's Alan app website, and when you go to alan.app, you'll find like you'll sign up for our web studio. So whatever changes you are making there, it will be reflected to your application once you integrate the that Allen script into your application. So later you will not need to worry about making frequent changes in your production application. You just need to make some changes in your Allen script. And why I'm saying that Allen platform is breakthrough technology. So I'll just mention 5 points, which will say like why we are unique. First thing is ease of development. With Allen, you do not need to worry about learning whole framework and complex things. You just need to be good with some JavaScript concepts, and you'll be able to write Allen scripts very easily. It's a cross-platform and framework agnostic. So we have vast support for from iOS, Android, Web, React, Flutter, and much more frameworks we do support. You can check out that all the frameworks we do support on Allen.app itself. And again, in terms of accuracy, when we are building voice experience, accuracy is super important. Let's say you built your own voice assistant from scratch. You did not use Allen AI or some third-party SDK. So what will happen? Your accuracy might not be that great and that be good because it takes lots of resources to make your assistant more accurate. And if people if people if your assistant is not understanding what people is saying, it will lead to bad voice user experience, and no one will use your assistant again. So accuracy really important, and we also have some patent regarding this contextual language understanding technology. And then speed of implementation and iteration. As I mentioned, you do not need to change anything in your code regarding uh, basically in your production code regarding voice assistant. You just need to make changes in the Allen Studio, and everything will be reflected to your application. So this is like it improves the speed of implementation and frequent updates. No training data, no surprises. You do not need to worry about any training data, which is important for your assistant. Allen platform covers that all for you. I'll just share getting started resources very quickly. You can get started by going on allen.app /docs. And at the same time, let me share the link to the Allen Slack community. You can join the Allen Slack community there. And let's say if you have any queries, uh, okay, where I can share. Okay, hi, organizer. Please do share this link with .ly /Allen Slack in the YouTube chat so that people can join the group. Okay, okay, and yes, you feel free to join Allen Slack to do in order. Uh, yeah. Hey, thanks. Okay, so for the hackathon task overview, you just need to add a voice assistant using the Allen platform to any mobile or web application. So you do not need to build anything specific for Allen Track. So let's say whatever project you are building in the hackathon, if you feel adding voice technology can improve your project, feel free to add Allen voice in it, and your project will be automatically become eligible for the Allen Track. Here are some hackathon prizes. We'll be giving 7,500 INR Amazon gift card to the best use case of the Allen AI track, and we'll be also doing multiple giveaways. So for this giveaway, make a post about Allen AI on LinkedIn, what you're building in the hackathon. So let's say you're building something on hackathon, make a post about it on LinkedIn, tagging Allen AI, And we'll choose two winners for this giveaway, and we'll provide 750 INR Amazon gift card to both of them by 11th, by April 11th. And more giveaways, I'll share more giveaways with your organizers, and he'll share all the giveaways which we are doing during the hackathon. And feel free to participate in all those giveaways, and or reach out to me directly if you have any queries. And again, that being said, like we are also running Alan AI Technical Writers Program. So we are a community of 32,000 plus developers worldwide. And if you create some content, like if you write something about Alan AI in your blog, not our blog, it's like if you write something about Alan AI on your personal blog or somewhere, we reward you from some around $60 to 200 depending on the type and quality of the article you write for us. And if you're interested, you can apply directly from here. And this is you'll receive all these details in the newsletter as well, which we sent which organizers will be sending to you. And thank you. Thanks a lot for the session. And if you have any queries, feel free to directly reach out to me over email or join our Slack community. And I'm super excited to see what you guys build.